driving Viking today, B94 RXT, because since it's a Friday, I'm always driving a Chrysler Pacifica apparently, even though someone got Florida Girl right behind me. So working from 5:45 till 12:30 today. Not looking forward to that at all. But honestly, at this point, I feel like I'm gonna need myself some extra money, because with the snow coming on Sunday, it's very likely that I may not be able to come to work on Tuesday at all. Hopefully I will be able to. It's just it's Monday morning. I am literally just gonna wake up and see how clear the ground is. If it's clear, then I think good. If not, who knows. But that's still on Tuesday. As for today, we'll see how it goes. 6:39, and I'm over here at the in the historic downtown area. Basically, I was able to finish an express run over to Exchange Place, where all the passengers were basically right at the corner, which I love. Got in, was able to get to their stops in good timing. And it's just, I love that Android Auto is working with Viking, don't get me wrong, but I think there's just something going on, like when you try to call people, because like there's been a person that was trying to like call me more than once, didn't go through. Apparently there's some glitch or whatever, so like don't know what it is, but oh wait, it's going on again. Ironic. It feels like an Apple keynote, but hey, either way, let's continue. 9:13 right now, and normally I would say that right now I'm just gonna head to the bathroom while I'm break, even though I got another passenger in my queue. But the thing is, I have no passengers in my queue, so this is perfect. So just was able to finish a line run and everything. All I know is it was kind of crazy, because like this is one of the reasons why I wish there was like stricter laws enforced for cyclists. And it's not because of the fact that like I don't want more safe cycling lanes, or like am against cycling as opposed to driving. It's just so I don't accidentally kill anyone. So basically what happened was, like, in one drive, I'm making a turn and everything, and then there's this one girl on a scooter that just suddenly like just appeared out of nowhere. I almost hit her. Thankfully she was able to let me pass by and everything, but it's one of the reasons why I wish there were like more safe bike lanes everywhere, because like I'm sure if there were more people would get out of their cars. So right now, just waiting. Okay, what is it with Target and rarely having enough Feastables candy? Like, seriously. Like, the reason why I'm saying this, because, like, back at the Target in Marinus Harbor, back on Staten Island, and, like, which I rarely go to, because, like, one, everything there is expensive, and two, all the stuff that's expensive there is stuff that I can rarely afford. So, I said all that to say that I'm trying to see if there's something else. There isn't. And I got a passenger in my queue where I have to go all the way to the what's it called? I have to head all the way to that place behind where the other Target is being built, where the Kmart used to be. I probably showed John the text, and then bring them all the way back to where the mall is over here. So a big run, and I could guarantee that will not be the only passenger in my queue. But hey, all I know is, like, with the snow coming this Thursday, like, I mean, not Thursday, this Sunday, my mind's all over the place. There's a great chance that I won't be able to go to work on Tuesday. So basically, if y'all want to be able to support me, just become a Patreon member by going to patreon.com/Dream Journal Projects. And also, if you want, download my new book, Imagination to Explore, which is available on Amazon Kindle. 10:13 right now, and yeah, I was able to finish that that run, because like it's a guy that I've driven before where, you know, it's from the Society Hill area over to Newport Mall, and he always does a +4, which first, like I don't say anything to him. It's just the reason why I advise against that. Not only is it dishonest and a waste of money, but also the fact that like you're basically like it's basically a waste towards other passengers that could use the same van as a platform that could be going to the same area, and it could minimize the wait time for other vans. So, you know, just want to point that out for anyone that's taking either via Jersey City or any other ride sharing service, whether it's via Ryco, whatever. So now I got an express run that should take me over to Columbus, to Grove Street, and then Washington, and 3 pickups, 2 drop-offs. Let's do it. 11:21 right now. It literally just turned 11:21 just as I pressed the play button. But I said all that to say that I was able to finish a simple 2-stop line run after finishing an express run over to Grove Street, which was almost like a half hour ago now that I think about it. Like did 1 shuttle and then the 2-stop local. Oh, and just what is like, it's like come 11 o'clock out of nowhere, I am encountering some of the stupidest drivers on the planet. First off, I end up like I had to vent this out. I end up behind one driver on Columbus that is just like hogging 2 lanes at one, going slow. I'm honking at him. I'm like, pick a lane, and you know, he finally woke up and chose a lane. I end up behind another driver that was, you know, slow, looking down at his phone, and like in my mind I was like, I hope he's not like an older driver. He was an older driver looking at his phone, probably looking at how to control the volume button, and I'm sorry, like that just got on my nerves. But then like what ends up taking the cake, I end up on Bergen. I'm making the turn on Montgomery. I'm in the turning lane. Dude coming in the opposite direction, driving like love didn't make his Subaru a Subaru. Like, out of nowhere was about to like hit me head on. And I'm already in the turning lane. I didn't even move. He looks at me, he's like, what's your problem? I'm like, ugh. Like, like, I do not make this a political channel at all, and I don't want this to become political, but I feel like the people that should be deported from this country are idiots. Like, not foreigners, idiots. Like, if you were born in this country, or I presume you were born, like you're probably born in Bikini Bottom, because other than SpongeBob and Sandy, you're either really dumb or a big fat jerk, and the dude with the Subaru was raised by both. Like, oh my god, I can't with some of these people. Okay, rant's over. Got another local to take care of. That'll take me back to the historic downtown area. I just had to rant. I'd rather have this side as the thumbnail shot, only because like on the other side, like there's like a dent or something that like occurred at some point that I didn't even see this morning, but I'm like, my god. But either way, I'm done. Oh yeah, a freight train's coming by. I love the fact that since we're not by the Iggy lot anymore, like we're still by a place with trains, so you know, kind of a bright side. Although like at the head was 2 CSX locomotives. Got it right. So in my mind I'm like, if only they could like give some of their tracks to like a few private companies, like whoever has the money to like start up their own intercity or regional rail service is to like go along these tracks. Like, come on, like that would be perfect. It could definitely cut down on the number of cars, because I wanted to like end this vlog on a high note, especially after venting out my frustration before the hard cut, only because I looked at my earnings for this week And this week is by far the most earnings I've ever gotten driving for Via Jersey City. And I've been driving for this company for almost 4 years. What's funny is I had a passenger in my van today that at first didn't recognize me, even though like we've talked before. And he was one of the ones that recommended a particular shortcut that I take heading to Journal Square. And basically, you know, we got into like a good conversation and everything. We got into good conversations in the past, but yeah. And also, it's kind of funny because I don't know if I mentioned it, but it's kind of funny with the fact that I had like two sweet Latinos at different times, two sweet elderly Latinos at different times in the van. One was an older gentleman where he just had the huggable grandpa vibes and everything. And where, you know, just complimenting me. He's like, you got here on time, you're vigilant, good job, 5-star service. He was so sweet. And then girl with a cane and that basically was able to get in the van, like at first apologizing due to her limited circumstances, but mind you, she was diligent and prompt, which is better than some people without a cane, might I add. Like, you know, and, you know, she was just very sweet. Like, if I have diabetes right now, if I'm type 2, it's because of both of their sweetness. But, but either way, that's that. Ready to go home. Honestly, I wanted to find myself some popcorn, only because, like, to explain the title of the video, Friday night is normally, like, when I just, like, lay in bed and watch movies. For my movie tonight, I think I'm gonna go with Mean Girls. Because like I've heard so many references to it and I haven't given it a chance. Like, for those of y'all that have subscribed to the YouTube channel Popcorn in Bed, the host Cassie, she mentioned that she was a girl that just grew up on like quote unquote chick flicks and feel-good movies, and never really got into like action superheroes and everything that her husband and others have recommended to her. For me, it's kind of the opposite. I grew up on sci-fi, superheroes, or in action movies and more, and now I'm trying to give the quote-unquote chick flicks a chance. Like, I loved Freaky Friday, for instance, and it's with Lindsay Lohan and the mom's name, I forgot her name. Jamie Lee Curtis. Like, did a good job in that one. And I seen Freakier Friday recently on Disney Plus. Absolutely loved it. And yeah, it's just, you know, I just want to like give like a variety of certain things a chance and everything. Because like, I remember when we were kids, for instance, and there were a number of shows that was labeled as shows for boys and shows for girls. And I think it's the most annoying label on the planet. Are there some things that are strictly for a particular gender? To a degree, yes. But honestly, as far as like some TV shows, like there are some that seem like quote unquote for boys or for girls, but mind you, anyone can enjoy. Like Hannah Montana, for instance. Like, I finally got to give that a chance about 2 or 3 years ago, and when I saw it, I absolutely loved it. I loved it. It was such an amazing show. Oh, and not to mention, there's more guy humor in the show than it seems. And, you know, clean and wholesome and everything. And, you know, it's just something that you don't get much nowadays, especially in some quote-unquote family shows. But either way, that's that. Ready to go home. Hope, like, if I don't get popcorn, who knows? Whatever. But at least the day was pretty good. I don't know what else to say. See y'all later.